Pause. Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? There's like a huge disconnect in the relationship between black men and black women that are like, we're going to have to get it together. You can go so far in dragging a black woman, and your mama's a black woman, your aunt's a black woman, your sisters are black women, your children that you're having by these black women will be a black woman. Whether you have her by a white woman or not, she's going to be a black woman. So I don't understand how you don't see a black woman and have the notion to like protect her.
Why do straight black men feel comfortable dragging black women or coming for black women or actually disrespecting them? That is what today's video is all about. Hey beautiful people, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I am back with another interesting video, and it is a question, right? And of course I know you already have your answer, so let me know what you think down in the comment section. So what are we trying to say here? When a black person come and say you are straight but you hate your fellow black woman that you're supposed to love, men are mostly like superior. They make men superior over women. The things that women do or men does it, be like, oh, men does it better than we women, so they feel like they're on top of women, and that is why they have this bossy attitude. They look at you. In short, when you're married, some people, when they're married, their husband even prefer to be with their own boys than to be with their wife at home. And I feel like it is just because of you're trying to be like, oh, you're more superior than your, and which is not than your wife, which is not supposed to be so. I really don't get it, because you are straight, you're supposed to like women, you're supposed to be with a woman, you're supposed to always be with a woman. But no, you are more with your friends, with your own boys, with your guys, than being with your own woman. There was a video I saw on TikTok last week. The guy was saying that he owns a club, and he noticed that whenever a guy comes in with a girl, like maybe his wife or his girlfriend, he's a bit calm. He doesn't really spend much money. He doesn't do much. He doesn't even spend much time there. He's out of there. But let him come there with his own boys. He's spending time. He's spending money. He's happier. He's everything. But you are saying you are straight. If you are straight, you're supposed to enjoy the time with a woman more than with a man. I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section. Of course, black people on TikTok had a lot of things to say about this particular topic, which I'm going to be sharing their stitches for you all to watch.
Pause. Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? There's like
I don't think they like women. I think, first off, watch the stitch to get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. But I think they have an emotional connection with their homeboys, but because they don't want to be considered as gay, they settle. I don't think y'all deserve good women, because you have an emotional connection with your homeboy, but you be with women for aesthetics because you don't want to be seen as gay. I don't think y'all like women. Like, I think y'all want to be with y'all homeboys. If you was in jail in a prison cell with 3 men, you would love that.
Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women?
I'll give you 3 reasons why. Reason number 1 is because he witnessed his mama get disrespected and cheated on by his daddy, and he normalized that behavior and grew up assuming that all black women will tolerate that same disrespect that he witnessed his mama tolerate. Reason number 2, he's on the down low and he's frustrated because he can't come out the closet. Therefore, he's envious and jealous of beautiful, successful black women who walk around in their truth. They walk around in their power. They glow. They have an aura about them, and he envies that. He really wants to be a sis, and he's jealous of the attention you get from men. He wants that same attention. So he will take his anger and frustrations out on successful, beautiful black women, even get into relationships with black women just to destroy them, because he's envious that he can't come out the closet and live in his truth. Reason 3, he's angry because he's not on the same level as the white man. Therefore, he feels powerless, and he will punish the black woman for it.
Pause. Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? There's like a
Stop the cap. Okay, first of all, what is dragging black women? Are you saying why are black men so comfortable criticizing black women? Well, I mean, we're comfortable with criticizing black women because we have a platform. We have platforms that we're able to do so. One, two, it is not as if everything is being said is a lie. I would love for people to start pointing out the lies that they are hearing from black men in regards to black women. Two, I find it incredibly ironic because you said straight black men, which, I mean, I don't judge people, but according to like your voice and general mannerisms, I would assume that you're not a straight black man. So I don't even see why you, a person who decided that you did not want black women at all, to then have such an issue with men being critical of the ones that they have to then mate with, marry, build relationships, build structures that I don't understand. I really don't. But I would love to know, what is this dragging of black women? I would rather you say, why are black men comfortable with being critical of black women? And I would tell you now that it's high time that we start to be able to express how we feel the same way black women have expressed how they felt for years and years and years. I've never heard anyone say, well, black women talk about black men so bad, but their fathers are black men, their sons are black men, their brothers, their uncles are black men. I never heard that. But anytime someone has anything to say, albeit negative or not even negative, let's just say critical, because I do believe that there are some men who are incredibly negative as it pertains to black women, but I do see that a lot of men are critical of black women, talking about certain things that we want, what we won't accept, what we don't accept. If you could sit here and tell me that the behavior of women, the attitudes of women, black women in particular, but the attitudes, the behaviors and the thought processes and the thoughts that they expound upon on Al Gore's internet, it's just cool, fine, and dandy, then please, I mean, hey, I apologize. But if that's not the case, then we should be able to speak our truths. We should be able to speak how we feel unabated, the same way that women have done for years. Again, I don't understand, why is this even a conversation for people who have willfully decided not to even be with black women? I'm lost on that one. But either way, yes, there's certain things we want, and we're going to state that. And I don't see a big problem with it. Being negative, yes. Critical, no.
pause. Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? There's like a
Quite simply due to white supremacy. I mean, it's internalized hatred, but that's also due to white supremacy. So first, because of white supremacy, you don't view us as equals, and as black people as yourselves, or black males don't perceive black women as equal human beings as themselves. They see them as a white supremacy has told them to see us. So subhuman or inherently inferior. So you don't have to treat that person equally. And especially if you're trying to move up the social ladder of white supremacy, as some creators have pointed out, you're almost rewarded for your racism and your othering and your xenophobia. Again, this is how black men perceive black women as outside and other, right? So they're subhuman. You don't have to have any compassion. You don't have to treat them decently. And in white supremacy, black women inherently have no value. They have no worth less their labor. And they're also seen as an extension of society, like we're the mules, right? So how dare you think that's less than me, speak back to me or reject me or tell me no? And then just, if you look at appearances and what white supremacy says, right? You have to be light, thin, and look a certain way, as you know, like the 2%, like the Beyoncés and the Kims. Hardly anyone's gonna fall into that. But if you're that other 98%, you're already less than human. And now you're less than human without at least some of the aesthetics that would make you socially acceptable. So basically, they're just punishing us. They're punishing us for not being white women. And the other thing is the whole behavior thing. It's giving Warren Jeffs. It's giving FLDS. At the end of the day, what it's really given is you don't see us as human beings with inherent value. You see us as recalcitrant, indentured servants, not even the enslaved, right? That are acting up, not as human beings, like expressing appropriate autonomy, but something that you own that is acting up that needs to be corrected. And it's literally less than a child.
Pause. Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? There's like a.
So the harsh reality is what black men are doing is called punching down. So basically, as we all know, black men don't have any infrastructure. They don't have a military. They don't have any land. They don't have any wealth. They don't have anything. They haven't had anything for generations. And the only people that they can lash out against is black women. So what they do is they lash out at black women for them abandoning black women for white women the first chance they got after Jim Crow. And they try to make black women to blame for them abandoning our community and basically being treasonous. And honestly, it's really pathetic because they have nobody else to fight against because they can't fight against the real men out here. So they fight the women.
I'm a straight black man and I don't drag black women unless it comes to you acting like a white woman. Now, let me elaborate. What I think you're talking about is the unpredictable black man, one who was raised based off of stature, etc., and has like a real white ideology. But it's more commonly that black women are trashing black men. And I say it for this reason, and the evidence backs it up. Black women are the most educated, most predominant person in this country right now. You can Google it. It was voted for both 2022 and 2021. We going into 2023. We're in 2023. It's about to be a fact for this year as well. Black women are the most educated and predominant person of this country right now. All right. Most black women see themselves as white men seen themselves in the 70s. They don't see family as such a topic anymore, and they treat black men lesser. That's why they're more commonly okay with the hood dude or the dude who has no expectation, because now it seems capable and easy for them to control a dude who has no hopes for himself. Pause on that. That's my best answer for you.
Pause. Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? There's like a.
Because they cannot drag the white man. They can't even drag the white woman. They can't drag nobody. So they go to the other women that's actually still oppressed in this country, and it's the black woman. Because for some reason, the black woman will let them do that. The black women who are the pick-me's will let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. But don't talk about the black man. It's not their fault. You know what they've been through? The fact that black women and black men through slavery went through the same thing. We all been through the same thing. Black women, if you want to talk about history, our kids taken away from us. Our children was cut out of our bellies, and we was raped. But it's all about the black man, But they can't pick on white men, and they can't, most of them, because the ones that I rock with, they give white men the business. They give their oppressors the business. But the ones that they call themselves the black manosphere, they can't do nothing but talk about black women because they don't have no power, and they know that. So they rather pick on black women. But the funny thing about black women, we're just as strong as you. And all you alpha males, you incel following men, y'all are going to see solely that nobody wants you. That's why black women divorcing you. That's why non-black women divorce you. And we're just waiting for your passport booze to divorce you. And then you're going to see what the problem is. A lot of them are mad because black women are buying homes without them. Black women don't give a fuck about your feminine or masculine traits. And black women cannot be controlled. The ones who cannot be controlled. They are mad that black women decided that they would do better without them. And of course, I'm not talking about all black men, because Lordy, the black men that I love and adore, Lordy, but the ones that talk all this shit, they don't have no power. So the only power they have is to drag black women. They want the whole world to feel that black women is not this and it's not that. And they have a nerve to have non-black women talk shit about us, and then they and then the non-black women turn around and be like, we see what you're saying. It's not us, honey. It's you. Deal with it. Grow.
We have conversations down in the comment section. Feel free to put your opinion down respectfully. My name is Maria Davis, as I said earlier. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed my video. And of course, I would like to add that I know it's not all straight black men that does this, but this is something we are seeing in most straight black men. And this is just like, can you guys just, maybe some people are like dealing with mommy issues, they're dealing with a whole lot of what's it called, abuse in the past, and that's really affecting them right now, affecting the way they think, even also the way they see that their parents actually treat. Maybe you see the way your father was treating your mom and she was accepting it, and that's the same thing they are bringing now. And it doesn't just make sense, because now women are not like women of then. They do not take shit from you men at all. So it's just better, like, men should just try to sit down and see what's going on and see how they can change. If you are in this kind of position, just watch the stitches and also let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.